Yo, check it out, I gotta speak the truth about the hardest working small channel in the crypto.
Welcome back to the Crypto Father channel. Today is the 18th of December, and today's things are beginning to look extremely good for Bitcoin, extremely good for crypto, and that concerns me. That concerns me greatly because we are entering the extreme fear and greed speedometer, tachometer, especially on the greed scale. We are reaching massive heights, 81 in greed, which is not great at all. I mean, things are looking very, very good for Bitcoin, and that's a bit disconcerting. I would be very, very cautious. I am very cautious. $106,000 for Bitcoin. Ethereum dipped a little bit below $4,000, which means that it brought Trump's stash a little bit below the $85 billion. It was $85 billion yesterday. Today there is a $1.6 million dip on Ethereum and other assets as well. The only one that's holding is CBBTC. The market is looking pretty green here. Everything is pretty green with the exception of Ethereum and some other tokens. Tether is red for some reason, although it is standing at $1. Solana 225, BNB still at above $700, 733. It pumped since yesterday, I believe. Dogecoin 4 cents. Cardano is in green on the 7-day, red on the 24-hour, but still above $1, so that's good. Toncoin below $6. Polkadot still not making that $10 cut. Litecoin $126. Say at 54 cents. I should really make a video on Say. And Meowcoin is up, ladies and gentlemen. It's up 4%, which is nice to see. $1.3 million for Meow. Bitcoin Policy Institute drafts executive order to establish strategic Bitcoin reserve. Who are the Bitcoin Policy Institute? The Bitcoin Policy Institute is a think tank studying the future of money. The Bitcoin Policy Institute is a non-partisan, non-profit organization researching the policy and societal implications of Bitcoin and emerging monetary networks. So it's not really a government organization or anything of that sort. It's just a bunch of people that got together to promote Bitcoin once again. In the latest development, the Bitcoin Policy Institute has drafted an executive order to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve under the U.S. Treasury's Exchange Stabilization Fund. It enacted this would cement the U.S. as a leader in digital assets, driving capital inflow, technological adoption, and reinforcing Bitcoin's role as digital gold. The draft underscored that the U.S. must adapt to the growing role of digital assets in global finance. The executive order designates Bitcoin as a strategic asset for acquisition within the Treasury's Exchange Stabilization Fund and establishes a strategic Bitcoin reserve as a permanent national asset for the benefit of all Americans. But just keep in mind that this is not government related. This is just a bunch of people who are here who've gotten together to promote Bitcoin. So essentially, their strategic proposal may be taken with a grain of salt, and it may be taken under consideration. It doesn't have to be. This is not a significant announcement by any stretch of anyone's imagination for that very reason. So it's nice to see that they think that the US government should create a strategic Bitcoin reserve, but the US government has absolutely no need to take their position as a device in any way, shape, or form. So very insignificant technically, but it's nice to see that people who support Bitcoin want the US government to support more Bitcoin. One thing I have a problem with is the idea that they are reinforcing Bitcoin's role as a digital gold, but Bitcoin's role was not meant to be that of digital gold. It was meant to be of a payment system. So that is a bit of a problem right there. Bloomberg analysts expect wave of crypto ETFs next year, but some hurdles remain. A new wave of crypto exchange-traded funds is expected in 2025 as the regulatory landscape improves under the incoming Trump administration, according to Bloomberg Intelligence Analysis. Bitcoin ETF combination products will likely lead the charge, followed by Litecoin and Hedra. However, legal and regulatory hurdles are expected to delay ETFs tied to Solana and XRP, leaving their future uncertain. So there's a lot of ETF that are apparently meant to come in. We're looking towards the Litecoin, HBAR, Solana, and XRP. Those are the ETFs that may be coming onto the markets sometime next year. Litecoin and HBAR both have higher odds of approval compared to Solana and XRP. However, it's unclear whether there's investor demand. There certainly is an investor demand on Litecoin. Not sure about HBAR, although HBAR should have a demand. Canary Capital, a new issuer, is currently the only filer for ETFs tied to Litecoin and HBAR, raising questions about the level of market interest in these products. Right now, everybody is interested in Bitcoin. Bitcoin obviously is the biggest ETF enticer. Everybody wants Bitcoin. It's the only thing that's ever talked about. I mean, when you talk to the laymen, the people who are not very familiar with cryptocurrencies, the only thing they know is Bitcoin. You have to be entrenched. You have to be in the trenches. You have to be entrenched in the crypto ecosystem to understand all the other cryptocurrencies, to even understand the basics of the difference between coins and tokens, I would assume. So talking about ETFs that reach beyond Bitcoin, like Litecoin or HBAR, is probably too much to grasp, and that's why the interest for such ETFs may be low. But I mean, if these ETFs were added to trading funds and trading funds started to use them in their portfolios, then people would basically be made to purchase those ETFs. MicroStrategy Saylor proposes Bitcoin as solution to US's $36 trillion debt. He urges the US government to create a Bitcoin strategic reserves, comparing its potential to historical investments like the Manhattan Project. Really, Saylor suggests the US could sell bullion reserves or take out loans to purchase Bitcoin, aiming for a 20 to 25% investment in the reserve. A lot of people are talking about just abandoning gold and adopting Bitcoin. And while that idea is enticing, I mean, from the standpoint of the US government, you know, that's gotta be something to be very cautious about. Still, I think. Michael Saylor stressed the need for the US states to have a Bitcoin strategy like MicroStrategy did, which according to him was successful. He recommended that the government could sell some of its bullion reserves or take a bank loan to buy Bitcoin. Saylor said an investment of 20 to 25% of this reserve could lead to tremendous capital flow into the country. Man, he's really putting himself out there. If things were to go belly up, he'd be on the chopping block. I mean, all the fingers would be pointing at him. Saylor is convinced that Bitcoin can scale exponentially while retaining its value over time. According to him, Bitcoin's price could surge to millions per unit by 2045 at a 29% annual increase. If this speed continues, the cryptocurrency could reach 13 million and the US government could have a powerful debt clearing system. I would like to see what rubrics he is using to propose a valuation of Bitcoin. This kind of valuation, 13 million per Bitcoin, that's his idea. Saylor reiterated the company's commitment to no limits when accumulating Bitcoin. The only comment we have to make about this is that this Bitcoin strategy has dictated impressive results over the past 4 years. US Treasury shuts down North Korean crypto money laundering network. Apparently, the US Treasury has shut down a North Korean crypto money laundering network, sanctioning individuals involved in laundering millions to support the regime's weapons program. Which means no more North Korea. Kim Jong-un is going down, baby. No more missiles flying from the north into the south and scaring the locals, making the locals run for the hills. The U.S. Department of the Treasury's Office of Foreign Asset Control has sanctioned 2 individuals and 1 entity for laundering millions of dollars in illicit funds for North Korean agents. The targeted network, led by a previously sanctioned North Korean agent, facilitated cryptocurrency conversions and money laundering to support the regime's weapons of mass destruction and ballistic missile programs. The network involves a front company in the United Arab Emirates and 2 Chinese nationals, which North Korea used to as a mask to exploit crypto assets to evade sanctions. According to the Treasury, Chinese nationals Lu Huaying and Zhang Jian operated through a UAE-based front company, Green Alpine Trading LLC, to cash out cryptocurrency generated from North Korea's fraudulent IT operations and cybercrime activities. Wow, this movie writes itself, man. In response, the US government added Green Alpine Trading to its sanctions blacklist along with Chinese nationals, these two dudes, Lu and Zhang, who were key participants in the operation since 2022. And Ethena launches a new stablecoin backed by BlackRock's Treasury Fund. USDTB aims to mitigate risks during market downturns and provide an alternative to Ethena's flagship USDE synthetic dollar. Ethena Labs, a decentralized finance DeFi protocol built on the Ethereum blockchain, has launched USDTB, its new stablecoin backed primarily by BlackRock's BUIDL Money Market Fund. USDTB is designed to maintain a one-to-one peg with the US dollar, with over 90% of its reserves held in BlackRock's BUIDL fund and the remainder in other stablecoins. Since going live on December 16th, USDTB has amassed a total value locked of 70 million, according to DeFi Llama. In light of the rapidly accelerating demand for different stablecoin options, we saw a clear opportunity to provide a new product that offers users an entirely different risk profile from USDE without them having to leave our trusted ecosystem, Ethena founder Guy Young said. So yeah, more stablecoins, more coins of everything. Somebody just asked me this morning, I saw a comment posted, why do we need Tari? So Tari is being developed. If you follow my channel, I talked about Tari several times, and I continue mining Tari on the testnet right now. Tari is being developed alongside Monero, which is a private coin, and Tari is poised to be a private coin as well. But so why do we need Tari? Why are we supporting Tari? For the same reason that all the stable coins are being created, because a plethora of everything is good, because some projects fail while others succeed, and technically you never know which ones are going to be good and which one's going to be a bust. So having a choice and being able to see the companies grow, see these projects grow and develop and be successful is one way to make sure to secure finances are in order, and of course make some profits along the way. And then I heard somebody talking about Pudgy Penguins. Market volatility rocks Pudgy Penguins 1.5 billion Pengu airdrop on Solana, which apparently dropped by 50% as soon as it was released. Pudgy Penguins token has seen wild price swings, airdrop launch, trading volume with 90 million in hours, with traders making millions and others losing. Major exchanges list Pengu as NFT prices surge, then drop after token claim sell-offs. The team assigned almost 50% of the supply to airdrops to distribution. 25% is allocated to the Pudgy Penguin community, and 24.12 to other NFT holders and huddle members, and 17 to the project team under a 1-year cliff and 3-year vesting period. Another 11% is reserved for the company with similar vesting conditions. Pudgy Penguin token down more than 50% after launch. The non-fungible token NFT project's new token has had a lackluster debut in the early hours of trading. This was released just 2 hours ago. The Pengu token's down more than 50% in the first hour of trading after the non-fungible token project's much anticipated December airdrop. 17th airdrop, which was yesterday. The project distributed approximately half of Pengu's total supply of nearly 89 billion tokens to community members, with around 26% earmarked for NFT holders, according to Pudgy Penguin's website. Initially debuting at a market capitalization of 2.8 billion, the Pengu token, which trades on Solana, has since dropped to a market cap of less than 2 billion. According to data from CoinGecko. Pudgy Penguins right there, 56% decline. Holy moly, look at that. Boink, what a dump. What a dump. First list and then immediate dump. So basically the distribution, I don't know what the vesting is or what the holding period is, but basically they distributed 50% of it, and I think most people just dumped it immediately. There you have it. So the value of the token is 50% loss in value. Wow, within minutes. Within minutes after being listed. This was listed on the 17th, I guess, yesterday, and we're just like, what is it, a few hours into it, and it's dumped massively. That's what you get with these projects. That's why I never get involved into ICOs for these reasons, because they're mismanaged. If you received Penguin and airdrop, fantastic, congratulations. I'm sure if you sold, then you made a profit, and if you haven't sold, then it's free tokens. You could still sell it and make a little gain because it's all free. But if you did invest in the project, if you actually did invest, then you got dumped on, basically. And I bet that the investment or whatever that was, it was probably more than than this price. And that's why I don't do ICOs anymore. I don't care what anybody says. They're just not worth it. I'd much rather take my money, put it into Bitcoin or put it into Ethereum or any other of the other coins, any of the other coins or cryptocurrencies that I think are worth it, and keep it there, not in new projects or NFTs or ICOs that do this. That do this dumb. Make sure to smash up the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment in the comment section below, let me know what you think. Pick up a Descent wallet if you haven't done so yet. We're still on the discount. You can get 47% off on this wonderful biometric wallet. People are buying them left and right. I've been getting some buy orders. You save yourself a bunch of money, plus you get an additional $10 discount if you follow the ref link for the Crypto Father channel. Also, you stand a chance to be part of an airdrop, a $50 airdrop, which is going to be sent into your wallet after purchase. Well, not after purchase, but after the purchase time is concluded, I think January 5th. So you can be eligible for that, which means that this wallet could cost you probably less than $30, which is a massive, massive discount. So get that order in today. And I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I will see you on Thursday. Peace.